Spirit of America. Celebrate 250 is presented by Food City.
As America celebrates its 250th birthday, we take a look back at some of the traditions that have shaped Appalachia, and that includes the moonshine business, dating as far back as the 1700s. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel shares the story of Popcorn Sutton and his contributions to that tradition.
When people think of Appalachia, they often think of backwoods, but it was what was created in those hollers late at night that became a part of American history and Southern culture.
Those early settlers, very early on, they learned that this area, because of the pure water from the limestone geography, was a perfect place for distillation.
When Scottish and Irish immigrants made their way to America, they brought the tradition of distilling with them.
By 1771, we know that Evan Shelby, one of the early leaders of the earliest settlements here, had established a distillery on the Holston River in what is today Bristol. By the 1780s, they were using whiskey to pay taxes in this area.
There was a series of laws passed on the state and federal level over distilling. In the early 1900s, there was a statewide ban before Prohibition. But people still made their own spirits, running stills at night under the moonlight, coining the term moonshine.
The laws could not make it go away. It was too much a part of people's traditions.
There are a few names as synonymous with moonshine as Popcorn Sutton. He's a legendary figure in Southern Appalachia and American history. This was the very spot that his stills sat on before they were taken in a raid, and he was laid to rest here at his property in Cocke County.
Moonshine is our Appalachian history. Popcorn kept it alive.
What made him stand out versus other moonshiners?
Because he didn't care who knew what he done. He didn't care. I mean, he didn't try to hide it. He did go to jail over it once, and he was going to go to jail again, but he didn't care.
In 2007, there was a fire on Sutton's property. That's when firefighters found his moonshine. While on probation, he began selling to undercover agents. And in March of 2008, when the agent arrived to buy it, the ATF raided his property.
1 gallon jug.
Sutton was sentenced to 18 months in prison, but never made it, taking his own life in March of 2009.
Everybody says I should have known, but I didn't. I didn't until it happens.
Before that, his widow says he was on the forefront to making it legal again in the state. In July of that same year, commercial production of moonshine became legal in Tennessee.
Popcorn signed the papers to make moonshine legal before he died.
His product is still living on. Old Smoky Distillery is mass producing the original popcorn recipe.
And so to be able to take his recipe and make a product that Pam would sign off on, and be able to offer that to folks who would never have an opportunity to interact with him or to meet him or to taste his wares. It really is a for somebody like me who started a moonshine business and has been able to spread a lot of Tennessee culture all over the world, to be able to do that through the lens of popcorn, it means a lot.
The distillery makes Popcorn Sutton's liquor and bourbon whiskey, serving it in a bottle instead of a jar.
When I look at popcorns, his is the champagne of moonshine. So now people walk in the store and ask for some champagne.
Popcorn Sutton's wife, Pam, is also keeping his legacy alive by creating her own moonshine in partnership with the Tri-Cities Distillery. In Parrotsville, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.